We're live! Welcome, guys, back to another episode of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, joined with Terry Edelman today. And today we've got a little bit of everything for you guys. Got some NBA. It's a light 3-game slate for NBA. We do have some hockey, massive hockey slate. I have one college basketball game to talk about. If you guys have any other questions about any other ones, leave them in the chat. We'll go over any of them so that if you guys are interested in that, we'll all go over both Thursday night football games between NBA, NFL, and college football. Wow, there's so many sports. My mind is just right now. But lots of stuff today. But Lenny, how have you been doing? Not Lenny. Sorry, Terry. My mind is so messed up right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good. Last night was a nice night. Obviously, when I bet my Minnesota Wild in regulation by 2 and by 3, I obviously have some opinions on that game, and they won by 3. So it was just awesome. The rest of the NHL yesterday didn't really go that well. But I lost 2 of the draws, which is going to happen. I'm not going to win every draw. And draws are half unit plays, so I didn't really lose that much. It was actually a nice winning night. NBA, the Raptors, that was just not a good bet, obviously. Dallas plus 3.5. I didn't really like how that went either. They were close quite a bit during the game, but I don't know. The Mavericks obviously aren't as good as I see them as. Yeah, and Chicago. Phoenix covered the 5 for me at home. I just saw Portland was bad on the road, and they played last night, and I just figured, you know what, Phoenix. And then I got Golden State first half and full game spread. So 3-2 in NBA, and then I swept American Hockey League, AHL, and it was a good night. I had like 3 winning nights in a row, I think.
Hey, there you go. Hey, you can't argue with a winning night. That's always down. You got okay. Real quick, I know this guy. You left a comment in the other day with your 3 draws. I think they all hit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you hit your 3-leg draw parlay, guy? I think that was you. Because I remember him saying something. I could not find that comment. So let me know if you're the one that did it, and let me know if you hit it. Because I think that because you were agreeing with two of Terry's and then one other one. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that guy hit like a 3-leg draw parlay. Anyways, real quick from yesterday, ESB did pretty well. For college football, we were on CMU money line and Toledo minus 10.5. Both easy winners there. For college basketball, we were on Idaho. Plus 7, Seton Hall minus 24, and then Penn State minus 18. Penn State only won by 16, so that one didn't cash. The Seton Hall won by like 40-something, and then Idaho lost by 5 in overtime. So 2-1 college basketball day. Love that that's back. We're off to a 10-6 start in college basketball. A little bit of a good run. We're going to be competing with Higgs all year, so it's on. But NBA, I had a lot of like contrarian plays last night that hit. Like during game time decision, there was a lot of people. I was mentioning a couple things, and a lot of people thought I was crazy. Start off. I'll put out my losers first. The Knicks. Apparently the Milwaukee Bucks, with still half their roster out on a second leg of back-to-back on the road, still beat the Knicks. I'll take that loser any day. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. The Brooklyn Nets and the Orlando Magic decided to score a bunch of points last night. I think they went over by 4 points. So got to love that one. Sacramento decided not to show up. They lost by 20 plus. And then Miami went to overtime with the Lakers and lost straight up. So those are my 4 losers. My 4 winners. Cleveland Cavaliers. They are now the best team against the spread this year. I had them plus 4. They are the best team against the spread. They are 9-3 against the spread this year. There you go. Toronto and Boston under. I had the under in that game, finished around the 196 mark. Cashed that one. And then the next 2 plays, a lot of people were critical with me about during game time decision. Charlotte, Memphis under 229. A lot of people are like, oh, no, these two teams don't play defense. They don't play. Nope. This game ended at 226. So it ended a lot closer than I thought it would. But towards the end of the game, it was like 215 with like a minute to go. They scored a bunch of points with a minute to go, but still went under that 229 to cash that ticket. And the Denver Nuggets at home without Nikola Jokic still managed to beat the Indiana Pacers. I was all over that play, had the Denver Nuggets plus 140 last night, cashed that nice ticket. So overall, it was a 4-4 night, but because of that plus 140, I was profitable in my endeavors. So profitable among three sports that I bet last night, ready to jump into today and make some more money.
I think Cleveland it finished at that +3 because I was leaning at Cleveland Cavaliers.
I got it at +4 because I bet the night.
That's why you take it early. Yeah, that was a good one to take early because I think it finished at +3 or maybe it was even +2. I can't remember.
Nick got 2.5.
Oh no!
So he lost that bet on like a last second.
Oh, they were winning right at the end too.
Yeah, they were.
And then I was thinking Denver, and then I saw that Jokic was out, and I was like, ooh.
You know what? That made me go even more because Denver Nuggets as an underdog in altitude at home, nuh-uh. That's a slam spot every single time that happens. The Nuggets don't lose at home, and if they do, they cover. If they're dogs at home, they at least cover. But
is it like that? Their heart and soul, their team. Jokic?
Yeah, they use that to their advantage because altitude, they're higher up, so that's definitely gonna be a tough spot to play. So Denver is a very good home team. They're now 5-1 at home this year. They're going to be a really good team this year, even without Jamal Murray this year. So I'm excited to see where everything goes. But yeah, I was all over that last night. Head over to the chat, and then we'll go and jump into some games. Let's get this free money basketball football. Let's get it. We got a 3-team draw parlay. I'm pretty sure Terry has some draw plays for today. Yes, we got. Yes! You guys did do that. Yes. You hit on Carolina versus Tampa draw, Louisville and St. Louis and Winnipeg, and then Pittsburgh, Chicago. I knew that was the last one. Yes.
Yeah, and I had
hell of a hit. 3-leg draw parlay. Good stuff, dude.
Awesome.
How's it going now? It's going good, Stan. Welcome to the stream. Well, I know that you don't have any college basketball action just yet, right? Nope. I'll run through this game real quick. Just because this is going to be one of the only – I think this is the only team that's ranked playing today, and that's Maryland. I'm going to quickly make sure that's correct. That is correct. Maryland's the only ranked team. So when we go over the streams, I'm going to just bring the big games so that we have something to talk about. If you guys have any questions about any of the other games, because me and Nick do have 2 other plays today. Maryland's actually going to be one of our premium plays, so a little sneak peek into that one. But Maryland, George Washington in Maryland. Both teams starting off the year 1-0. Neither of them covered. But you get Maryland as an 18-point favorite at home, total of 141. We're not touching totals just yet. We need a little bit more data in order to make total lines. So that should be about a week and a half away from me and Nick pumping out a bunch of totals. But for this one, we're going Maryland minus the 18. We're just going to be laying a bunch of points. It's how college basketball is going to go right now, just because it's big colleges versus little teams. George Washington's not supposed to be good this year. Maryland's supposed to be really good. We're going to go Maryland minus 18. We have this line projected around a 24. So the play for this one today is going to be Maryland minus 18 for our college basketball play. Okay. What up, guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button. People, show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. This is one of the 2 comments I wait for every single day. That and supness from Lex. So there we go. We'll go something more. Something that Terry can join in on too. Baltimore Ravens, Miami Dolphins for some Thursday night football. Baltimore is a 7.5-point favorite. Miami against Miami. 46.5 is your total in this one. Where are you
going? This game I kind of struggled with. I look at Baltimore and they've played really well some games, Like when they blew out the Chargers, I was not expecting that at all. I was totally on the Chargers, and they just blew away the Chargers into there, and I was like, whoa. But then they only won by a field goal against Minnesota this week. Um, and I don't like the how many points. I think it was 10, was it? Is it now? Or sorry, 7.5.
7.5.
So
Sorry, yeah.
I'm 7.5. I was thinking, what if I don't know. I didn't like the spread. I was leaning with the 7.5, but worried that they win by 6 or 4 or 7 or something when I lose. So I decided to go Baltimore team total over 27.5. I think asking Baltimore to get a touchdown each quarter, I can see them doing that. I don't. Miami's not a good team.
Mm.
Miami's not a good team, and I could just see the Baltimore getting a touchdown each quarter. So that's what I'm rooting for. Obviously, I'd like them like 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, and then I could like not have to worry. But if I get a quarter touchdown each quarter, I'll be happy, and there's a win. So Baltimore team total over 27.5, minus 115.
There you go. There you go. I think ours can correlate just a little bit, but not really at all. I like the under in this game. But I think it could work because I think that Baltimore could easily win this game 31-10. And it just be a blowout, and it's just a lower scoring game. I like the under in this one. Miami's offense is just not there. Tua is not the answer. They're just waiting for Deshaun Watson to come over. So it's not happening this year. Miami's done. They're 2-7 for the year. This Miami team, yikes, struggled. A struggle win against Houston, where they only put up 17 points. 11 points against the Bills. Bills are one of the best defenses in the league. That's fine. 28 points against Atlanta. Fine. That's whatever. Lost to, at that time, a defeated Jacksonville Jaguars team in London. Scored 17 against Tampa, 17 against Indianapolis. This team is not good. This team is not a good team. I'm just going to go under in this game. I think this is one of the spots where Miami maybe scores 10 in this game, and it's like a 31-10 type game. So I'm going to go under in this one. It would also be a lean towards Baltimore minus the 7.5, but more of the under in this game for me.
Well, hopefully we both win.
We're good. We're good. Suppness. Ravens minus 10 reverse tees. Hey, take a little bit more. That's fine. But line is fishy. Is it though? I don't think so. Both underdogs won last week.
But underdogs won. Yeah, underdogs killed me last week.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, last week they did. That doesn't mean this week they're going to. And Ravens have been to unders a few. Yes. They're beginning a little bit better on defense. So that's a little bit of a benefit there. And Dolphins lost to the Jags after a 13-point lead, tying up. Yeah, exactly. Under all day. Under. Laying 7.5 on the Ravens is easy. Never say easy money. Never say easy money. That's the equivalent to a lock. Do not say easy money. Thanks, Tim. Glad my comment is appreciated. You guys, for real. And I see my other guy, Lex Steele, up in the chat now. What up, boy? Now the stream is ready to get going. Yes. Well, if you think about it, Baltimore under. When we come into the stream, I see 2 comments every single day, and it's something in generically like this and then this. Those are the 2 comments I see every day. So it's kind of a custom now. It's kind of a tradition. We need Marcos to come in with his paragraph, and we need Lex Steele to come in and say suppness. That's just how it is. And if it doesn't happen, it's a weird stream, and it's not going to be a winning day. So you guys have to come in each time and leave your comments. So there you go. But we'll go ahead and move over to college football in this one. Only game for tonight is an ACC battle. We get UNC and Pitt. UNC actually just ruined any chances of the ACC having a team in the playoff last week when they beat Wake Forest. So great job, UNC. Way to ruin the ACC's chances. Pittsburgh, 21 ranked. They're 7-2 this year. They're 6.5-point favorites. Total of 72 in this game. Where are you looking in this one, Terry?
I'm leaning Pittsburgh minus 6.5. I didn't make it an official play, and not sure if I'll bet it or not. Pittsburgh looks like the better team to me. I don't really know exactly what UNC would have. Like, what would a win do for them here? Are they like big rivals of Pittsburgh? Or?
They're 5-4 right now. A one win in the next 3 weeks for UNC would clinch them a bowl game.
Oh, so they need one win over the next 3 weeks?
They need one more win over the next 3 weeks to make a bowl game.
Okay, and Pittsburgh, can they make the can they make the playoffs or whatever? Because they're a ranked team,
Pittsburgh,
right?
No. They're just going to fight for a little bit of a better. They're still fighting for the ACC, I guess. They got that. I'm going to look up the standings for the ACC. Pittsburgh is currently number 1 in the coastal side of the ACC. They're looking to face Wake Forest in the ACC championship game. So they're trying to keep pace because right now Virginia is 4-2 in the conference, so they're right on their heels. So Pittsburgh needs to keep winning to get Virginia, to make sure Virginia doesn't have a shot at the ACC championship game.
So they have something to play for.
Yeah, they do. They do 100%.
Yeah. Okay, So Pittsburgh minus 6.5. I really wish it was like 5.5. I like playing 5.5 more than 6.5.
Oh yeah.
But I'm leaning Pittsburgh 6.5, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I decided I don't care who wins. I want to see points, and more points. If you don't think that these two teams are going to score 40+ points tonight, yikes. How about Pitt? Pitt's been scoring at least 45 points a game. They are the number 1 points per game team in the nation. And UNC is not slacking too far behind. They're scoring almost 39 points a game. That's 12th in the nation. These two teams are going to score points, and they're not going to play defense. Both of these two teams, heavy, over-trending teams. 6-3 over-under for UNC, 7-2 for Pitt. I'm expecting points, and more points. I can see these two teams getting in the high 40s, low 50s today, and like 80, 90, 100 points tonight in this game. This is going to be similar to a MAC conference game. I'm expecting points, and more points. So take that with what you will. I'm going over 72.5. I know it's a big number, but it's only saying 72 would be about 17 points a quarter. No, not quite. 80 would be 20 points a quarter, so about 18 points a quarter. That's not terrible. That's probably pretty easy for these two teams. So 3 touchdowns a quarter. I think you can easily get that. I think you can probably hit it by halftime or third quarter area. So over in Pitt and UNC.
Pittsburgh team total is 40.5.
Yeah, 40. Yeah.
Minus 120. So I'm kind of looking at that.
There you go. Yeah. Honestly, these two teams don't play defense. UNC, they allow 33 points a game on defense. Pittsburgh has been a little bit better. They only allow about 22 points a game, but UNC is a high-powered offense. Pitt's a high-powered offense. One of these teams are going to score in the 50s tonight, and you can guarantee you're getting at least 20 points out of the other team. So over, and more overs.
Well, yeah, Pittsburgh 40.5. You would just need 6 touchdowns to cash.
Yeah.
So that's 1 per quarter, and then 2 extra ones.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 per quarter or something like that. So yeah, or no, it's like 3 per half. Not bad.
Yeah.
So
so I might look at that. You're talking like you like the over, and I'm kind of leaning Pittsburgh. So maybe I should just take the team total, and then I don't have to worry about them covering. I just have to worry about them.
Exactly. Back to the chat before I power through the NBA games. Morning, Schnell. How you doing? Oh, my beardie's in the chat. Hi, Gert. Big Money Greasy's got his $10 bill right there. Moneymaker. Marcus saying good morning. Cashed on the Oklahoma City Detroit game last night. That was, yeah. 1-800 Gambler. I need help. No, hey, if you're making money on it, good for you. But Pittsburgh 45 points a game, 543 yards. Yeah, exactly. ESB sponsored by Arizona Green Tea. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just like my drink. Hey, Arizona, I drink you guys a lot, so
sponsor the show.
If you guys want to sponsor my show, no, I'm kidding. Arizona's way too big of a company. Leaning on the -6.5 or maybe over. Yeah, either or. Yeah, I could see a game like that too. Yeah, even North Carolina's putting up a lot. Yes, over in those games. We'll go ahead and do you have any NBA plays today?
I have a lean.
I know your favorite play. I know one of your favorite teams is playing today.
Yeah, I have a lean in the one game. I'll just give a quick opinion when you go after you're done.
Okay, sounds good. I'll power through the 3 games and then you can recap any of the other ones.
Okay.
I will say we have 3 games today. I have 2 plays. We'll start off in the Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers 3-point favorites, total of 210. This is the game I passed on. It would be a lean towards Philadelphia, just because the Raptors are coming off of a back-to-back in I'm not going to say a hard-fought game because they kind of got crushed against the who did they play last? Boston. Yes, that was not a pretty game for them last night against Boston. Now they're going into Philly. The only thing that's keeping me off of Philly, Joel Embiid still. Oh, Tobias Harris is questionable for tonight's game. COVID-19 protocol, so probably won't play. Pascal Siakam probably won't play. But it would be a lean towards Philly just because Toronto's on the second leg of a back-to-back. Ultimately, this is the only game I did not get to. Indiana Pacers, Utah Jazz. No real significant injuries. Karis LeVert, he was ruled out last night, questionable for this game. Other than that, everybody else is good to go in that game. I'm on the Jazz. I'm on the Jazz -10. I should have grabbed, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I run my plays across the bottom. That might help. Yeah, I would take the Jazz. The 10 line is about as high as I would go. Indiana's coming off of a hard-fought game in Denver in altitude last night. And now they're staying in altitude or sort of altitude in Utah. And it's a tough place to go to, either Denver or Utah, to play and win. I think Utah takes advantage. They're the fresh legs. And I'm thinking Utah wins this game by 15, 20 points. I'm not high on this Pacers team. They're not a good squad. They could probably squeak out some wins, but they're not. This is a bad scheduling spot for them. Jazz should win this game by a lot. Final game of the day, and then we'll go to Terry to see if he has any comments in this one, is the Miami Heat and the Los Angeles Clippers. This is actually the first time this year I'm betting on the Clippers. I bet them last night, and I got it out of Pick'em. And now it's a -4. There you go. That's a big line movement I beat. But I would still bet them at -4. Miami's coming off of a overtime game against the Lakers. Granted, they went from LA to LA. They're playing in the Staples Center tonight. So they're not moving anywhere, but they're playing back-to-back days. Jimmy Butler is questionable for today's game. He had an ankle injury that took him out of that for last night's game early. So I'm going to guess that he probably won't play tonight just because back end of a back-to-back, they're not going to be too concerned about it. They're just going to not have him play. I'm going to be on the Clippers tonight. I think they get the job done. Clippers are one of those hot teams right now. They've won 5 straight games starting off the season a little bit struggling. They start off the year 1-4, and now they're 6-4. So this team is a little bit better than I expected off the rip. And once Kawhi comes back, this team could be kind of dangerous. But I'm going to ride the hot streak with the Los Angeles Clippers, and I'm grabbing them at -4, or I got them at a pick'em price. Terry, I'm pretty sure you have something in this game.
Yeah, so with the first game, Toronto Philly, I lean Philly as well, but yeah, I'm just staying off. This game, I was leaning Utah when it was -9.5, -10. I don't really like that, but what I do think I'm going to play is Utah first half -5.5, -110. So that's just a little bit less points in the first half. So I'm probably going to play that. And then in the final game, it looks like Clippers are starting to get it together. But I'm just going to pass on that as well. So
That's
no
fair.
official picks for me, but I'm probably going to bet Utah -5.5 in the first half. I'd like to find a website or something that shows how teams do in the first half, because I don't know if Utah is a good first half team or not. So I'd rather try to. So I'll probably look into that and see if there's any websites that keep track of.
Hey, if I find something, I'll send it to you.
Well, it would be smart if because NBA first half,
Yeah, I don't really bet first half stuff, so that's probably why I don't really know.
yeah.
But that's all the NBA. I know I went through that a little bit quick. We have a big slate of NHL to go over, so figured just throw out the NBA stuff quick. Go back to the chat, stopping by to say hi, awesome people. Hi, Rat. How you doing? Philly minus and the under. It would probably be a lean towards the under. My numbers say the line should be around 209. It's at 210.5. So a little bit of value, but not enough for me to want to bet it. Under 210, I don't mind that. It's a lean only. Makes sense. Jazz -10 and the under. Yeah, I could definitely see the under. It's dropped from 219 to 215.5, so all value is pretty much gone there. But yeah, Jazz minus all day, lean under. Yeah, under's kind of done there. It's in that Utah game. It's kind of an over or nothing now, seeing that it's dropped a whole 4.5 points. So Clippers -2.5 in the over. Clippers, yes. I'm not sure about that over. It has dropped from 213 to 211, so careful there. Clippers minus, maybe under. Clippers, yes. I don't really have a feeling on the total. First half -6 in that Jazz game. Why not? Why not? Golden Knights win another home tonight? Maybe. Yeah. I'm going to take Sabonis prop on this one, I think. Should pick up some of the scoring with the depleted Indiana squad. Sprinkle on the Indiana plus 420 because why not? Well, have fun donating your money. If the Indiana Pacers couldn't beat the Denver Nuggets last night without Nikola Jokic, they're not coming anywhere near the Utah Jazz. Sorry. Yes, no, I understand that. Jazz, lean, the hero for sure. Yes, Jazz, 100%. Jazz and Clippers, you got it. I'm on the same side as you. Flames money line, we'll go over that one a little bit. Oh, by the way, Markel, I believe you're the one in Game Time Decisions yesterday. How did that Memphis over do for you? Just figure out that one out there. Clippers are better than what I expected this year. Kawhi hasn't played a game, and the Warriors looking like they can win it all. Well, careful with the Warriors because they haven't played anybody. They played a Laker team. They played they beat the Clippers when they were struggling. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. Other than that, every single win that they've had this year is teams under 500. So until they start playing legit teams, I'm not buying into them right now. I like that Utah first half. A lot of teams cover first half, then go because yeah, they don't care about the numbers. Utah first half sounds good. Hockey will be a grand. Had the Flyers puck line first period yesterday. It was a lock. Did they lose? Didn't they lose?
Yeah, Flyers lost yesterday. I'm trying to think of the first period.
Unless he had a plus a goal and a half in the first period. We'll see. Because hindsight is 2020. Yes. Lock. No, nothing's a lock. Hey, I'm just busting on you because you're busting on my Memphis underplay yesterday. So I figured I know you can full come at me when with my other four losers from yesterday. I just wanted to have fun with that one because I will say I don't know. I know Terry. I know you don't follow NBA at all. When it comes to totals, if you want to get a idea of how your total is doing mid game, go on to live betting and it'll give you a live total. And with that Memphis game last night, I had the under 229. At one point, the live total was 240. And then by halftime, it dropped to 219 and a half because the Memphis Grizzlies scored like 10 points in the second quarter. They didn't score for like the first 6 minutes. So that's a good way of trying to get your thing. But I don't know. Packers money line a back-to-back and away. 1-800 not Lex. I like it, but I like the odds, but not the pick. Packers. Oh,
for football.
Okay. Good luck. Kurt, keep in mind, yes, he is, but he hasn't played anything. They haven't played anybody yet. So
doesn't believe in this Golden State team. I believe in this Golden State team right now. They're making me
They're
money.
10-1. They've looked fantastic, but they haven't played anybody. It's like if you're saying, wow, this baseball team is great. They've beaten the Pirates. They've beaten the Marlins. They've beaten the Diamondbacks. They've beaten it's like, it's not really, they haven't played anybody yet. Once they start playing like Utah, Milwaukee, Denver, like when they actually play real teams and beat real teams, then I'd be interested in it. So we'll see. Puck line was +1.5. There you go. It's all love. Yes, it is. First period ended 0-0. There you go. Memphis couldn't put the ball. Yes, exactly. Pacers, autocorrect. iPhone suck. No, I'm not a fan of the Pacers at all today. But enough with the NBA. We've got a pretty big NHL slate. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 games to go over for today. We'll go ahead and jump into the first game. We get the Florida Panthers against the Pittsburgh Penguins. -120 for the Panthers. Total is 6 in this game. Florida on a little bit of a rough stretch. I think they've lost 2 straight games now. They're 10-2, 0-1 now. On the other side, Pittsburgh 4-3, 1-3 this year. Where are you looking in this one to start off the NHL slate?
Well, Pittsburgh has won 4 of their last 5 at home versus Florida. But Florida has not been a good team the last few years. They've been they were a so-so team, and then they were good last year. But that was like 2016 to 2019. So during those years, Florida wasn't a really good team. So I'm kind of ignoring those stats. Sometimes those stats I go with them, like San Jose versus Calgary last game. San Jose does so well in Calgary, so I went with the Sharks, even though they were underdogs and they won. So there's times to look at those stats and there's times not to look at those stats. Pittsburgh's not playing well. Pittsburgh is not playing well. I believe they haven't won in their last 5 or 6 games. They're not playing well. They blew the lead to Minnesota. They went to overtime with Chicago and lost. They're just not playing well right now. Florida, on the other hand, they've lost their last 2 games. Spencer Knight has looked a bit shaky. He is a rookie. He's only 20 years old. He shouldn't really. Goaltenders take longer to develop than regular players. So you can't expect. Yeah, you can't expect a 20-year-old. Yeah, that's like expecting a 20-year-old to be your number 1 pitcher.
Yeah.
And putting all the pressure on him. So it looks Bobrovsky is projected. Let me check my other website here. Bobrovsky is projected right now. Yeah, nothing been confirmed. So he's been off to a really good start this season. I'm going Florida money line -125. I'm hoping Bobrovsky's in net. versus Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh has been playing well, so yeah, I like Florida here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Back to the chat for just a second. Yes, Tim, yes, there are such thing as a lock. Let me school you unless there's a family emergency or someone is sick or something. There will be ESB at least one of the twins on them 7 days a week. You know what? I guess that's a lock because if me or Nick were not on the show, then no, there would not be a show. So I guess I meant in sports. You know what? With me, yeah, there you go. You know what? You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Cashed out on Idaho last night. Yes, Idaho. Nashville Predators. There you go. Utah Jazz. Jazz didn't play last night. Did they? I don't think they did. No, Jazz didn't play last night. Bulls, yes. Wake Forest, yes. All those definitely cashed, but we'll see. Good looking. Yep. Panthers money line. Penguins have lost last loss at home was dismal. There you go. And you got the under in this game. Any thoughts on a total for this one, Terry?
No. Especially not knowing who's in net for it is Jari for Pittsburgh. So I would lead under, but only if Bobrovsky is in net. And Spencer Knight's in net. I still believe in Knight. I still believe he's for sure going to be a top goalie in this league. But he is struggling and he's young, and when a young goalie is struggling, like they tend to continue to struggle for a bit. So I don't know if I want to. I wouldn't want an under with him in that at this time.
That's fair. He was referring to the Nuggets, not the Jazz. Nuggets, great pick last night. I was all over that one. I got the Ducks today. I don't get why they are dogs. They've been playing good. It's a trap game. Makes no sense. There you go. What's up, fellas? What's up, Alfonso? CSKA Moscow team total under 20.5 first quarter. That's Russian basketball. Maybe I might run some crunches for some Russian basketball today. Might get into that. We'll see. Maybe I might do that after the show. And I generally don't use one game to base a direction, but as Terry said, Penguins have not been playing well overall. And home ice is not real advantage for them, he thinks. That's fair. LA Kings, Flames, and Winnipeg. We'll get through that. Winnipeg, tough OT loss last game, yes. Oh, no. NHL held to the nod. Tim, do your housekeeping picks and run parlays. Show, run down, and recap. Jeez. Well, we'll see you later then, Marcos. That's fine. Because I know a lot of people do like the hockey stuff. So run some crunches or call inch some numbers. That's fine. I know what you mean, Tim, my guy. I'm just messing with. Yeah, all good. We'll see you later then. That's fine. We'll go ahead and move on because we do have a bunch of hockey games today. Next up, we get the Los Angeles Kings in Ottawa taking on the Senators. Kings, it's pretty much a pick 'em in this game. Total is 6. Kings 7-5-1 this year. I know Nick mentioned that the Kings have been playing pretty good hockey lately. 3-8-1 for the Ottawa Senators. Where are you looking in this one?
Kings money line -1. It's -110 on my. I have -120, but
yeah, same difference.
Kings are playing well right now. I don't want to step in front of them. Ottawa, I don't know when the last time they won a game was, but if you look on ESPN, they've lost their last 5. So
I'll figure it out. Last win was on October 29th against Dallas 4-1.
12 days ago. Yeah, so it's been a while since Ottawa won. The Kings have won 5 games in a row. Or is it 6? I don't even know. But Kings have been winning. I like the way they're playing right now. So I'll take Kings money line.
6
in a row.
Yeah, they beat Montreal. They beat the future Stanley Cup champions. They beat St. Louis, New Jersey, Toronto, and Montreal again.
St. Louis and Toronto are 2 good teams, but
And Buffalo.
No.
Ah, darn. Try to sneak that one by you. Hey,
No.
Kings money line. That works. That works for
Kings
this
money
one. Crunch some numbers. Yes. Winnipeg L today. Sharks money line. We'll go over all the games. We'll go over this next one. We get the New York Islanders against the New Jersey Devils in this one. Islanders around a 130, 140 favorite, depending on your book. A total of 5.5. Devils 6-3, 1-1 this year. Islanders 5-3, 1-1. Not a bad start from the Islanders, considering that they're only playing on the road. I believe they do make their first home appearance later on this month, so should be beneficial to them. Where are you looking in this one, though?
This game, I'm going Islanders money line. As long as Ilya Sorokin is in net. Sorokin is a really good goaltender. And if he's in net, I definitely like the Islanders side. Varlamov, not so much. Varlamov, watching him against the Wild, he did play well, but he has a glove issue. And it seems pretty... If you shoot above his glove, like, you're able to score. So the Wild scored both of their goals, they scored 3 goals all above his glove. And then the 2 empty netters after, which obviously he wasn't in net for. But they scored 3 goals and they were all above his glove. And even the Wild announcers were saying before they even scored to shoot above his glove. So everybody in the NHL knows that he's weak at that spot. So that's not really good for people to know that and for you to continue to be weak at that spot. So if Varlamov is in net, then I don't really trust the Isles to win. But it's probably going to be Sorokin. He's played most of the game, all but last game. He's played for them so far, and he's done really well. So Sorokin's in net. I like the Islanders, and I'd probably lean to Nick's picks there on the under 5.5 full game. And then I know he likes his New York teams under in the first period. So if Sorokin's in net, then I'd be agreeing with that as well.
Yeah, one thing we do gotta think off with Varlamov is, he let up 3 goals, but it was against a good Minnesota Wild team, and it was his first game of the season. He's not a bad goalie. It's gonna be a pretty good backup to Ilya Sorokin, which Nick says could honestly win the Vezina Trophy this year. One of his top 3 guys is Ilya Sorokin. He's been pretty dominant this year. But I think Varlamov definitely has the opportunity to be a good goalie this year. Once he gets really warmed up, he works on that glove hand. He could really get even better. It won't matter what Russians in net for the Islanders. They'll be good.
He's getting older.
Not too. But hey, whatever we can get, go Islanders. New Jersey plus a 1.5. That's going to be a little bit juicy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That sounds like it would be juicy. I could pull that up real quick. Minus 210. That's really juicy. Did you say Montreal is a good team? No, I don't think I did. Oh, I think Terry did.
I definitely did not say that. Those words wouldn't have came out of my mouth.
No. Under first period. Nick probably loves that. Under 5 full game. Reverse tease under 5 in regulation. There you go. LOL, should announcers be saying that stuff?
It was on the Wild stream. It was on the Wild stream. So obviously, well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it was on the Wild stream, and they were just saying to watch above Varlamov's glove because it's known that he has a weak spot there. And then what do the Wild do? They go and they score 3 goals above that glove. So that's just something to look out for.
It's just, but how much of that can you really put in your handicapping?
Well, if you in baseball, because I know you're not like a hockey expert, Tim, but in baseball, if there's a pitcher you don't trust, you probably aren't going to be betting on that team, right?
Yeah.
But if there is a pitcher you really trust, like you really like, then you're probably going to want to bet on that team more. So for the Islanders, I think they're a good team and I like them, and I really like Sorokin, but Varlamov I don't really like as much. And I know
That's
he's just
fair.
played one game, so we'll see. Maybe he comes out and plays amazing. And in the Islanders system, they're such a defensive team that like they don't really let 3 goals in very often.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so just how I feel.
Class boy, where's the polls? I just put up a poll. Uh, what up, gents? What up? What up? Earls, what's up, Neil Coleman? There you go. Like a soccer point poll. There you go.
What kind of poll is that?
Well, you asked if there was going to be a poll today, so I said, "Is there going to be a poll today?" And that's the poll.
Yeah, but come on.
Nah, I couldn't think of it. That was the best I can come up with right now during the show. We'll go ahead and move on. We get the Calgary Flames in Montreal taking on the Canadiens. Calgary about a -130 favorite, total of 5.5. Calgary off to a solid start this year, 7-2-3. Montreal, yikes, 3-10-1 to start off the year. You liking the Canadiens today?
No, never.
No.
No, I'm going Calgary money line. It's -140. But Calgary is playing well. They have kind of slowed down, but they're 5-1 on the road. They played very well on the road. They've lost their last few games at home, but they played very well on the road. They're going to face Montreal, and what can be said about Montreal except it's time to fire Mark Bergevin. They need a new GM, a new coach. They need
Just
new
blow up the
players.
team.
Yeah, basically. Price coming back. Not sure when he's going to start. It won't be tonight. Jake Allen's in net. But when Price does come back, I expect, because of his situation, I expect Montreal to rally behind him. So there's probably going to be a few games, especially his first game that he starts, that they're going to come to play. But he's not playing tonight. It's Jake Allen in net. I do not like this Montreal team, so I'm going to go Flames money line. They should get the win. If not, even Flames puck line could be a consideration, or Flames in regulation.
Yeah, I can't argue with fading Montreal. That's been kind of a good trend for us to do today, this year.
Yeah.
Back to the chat for just a minute. Tim, don't know if you're betting on DreamHack qualifiers, but Ents is playing the new Fnatic squad in about an hour or so. No, I'm personally not betting that right now. I just got off the major, so I haven't really looked at that this much. It's not really that big of a tournament at the moment, so no, I've not really looked at them. But yeah, so I can't really help you out with that one. Ents looking good off the major. Ents did look good in the major until they faced no, they didn't even make the playoffs. So, but hey, Ents has been looking a lot better. So there you go. But we'll see with that one. Yep. What?
No, just a comment. You have to say it right, like goal.
But Paul. There you go.
Yeah, basically.
Flames -1.5. Cool. Flames, yes. After last home game's loss is a bounce back spot for Calgary. There you go. Afternoon, fellas. Let's get some money today. Been out for a few, but back. Welcome back, XO. Zio. Welcome back to the stream. We'll keep on moving. I think this is like the marquee matchup of the day. We get the Edmonton Oilers and the Boston Bruins in this one. Boston a -140 favorite at home. Total of 6. Edmonton 9-2 this year. 6-4 for Boston. Where are you looking at this one?
Well, I know me and Nick are going head to head in this game. Edmonton's won 4 of their last 5 in Boston. Edmonton has played amazing this year. Their last game in Detroit, they did lose, but they aren't going to win every game. They are going to lose some games. But I expect Edmonton to really come to play tonight versus Boston. Boston Bruins minus 140, like that's I don't know. I like Edmonton. I'm getting a plus 120. I just feel like they are a much better team right now, especially offensively than Boston is. So give me the underdogs, Edmonton plus 120.
Okay, that's fair. I know Nick's on the Bruins, but Nick got it at 130 last night. It's up to 140, so he beat a little bit of a line movement. He's happy with that one, but we'll see. We'll see when that one's. Oilers money line. They've been a sick road team. Hey, I can't argue with you guys because I don't know my hockey, but Boston Bruins are 5-0 this year at home. So,
but look who they played. I know you don't have it on
fair.
your screen right now, but
no, I do. Hold on. They've played Ottawa. Okay, fair. Detroit. Okay, fair. Florida. San Jose. And Dallas.
Yeah, so San Jose, Dallas, they played one good team. They played one good team in Florida. So, and I think they won that in overtime, right?
Overtime shootout, yeah.
So they are 5-0 at home. That is true, but they haven't played very good teams. So, like you said, with the Golden State, look who they played. Boston is going to face a good team today. So this is the test.
This will be their first test.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is a big test for them.
This Oilers games is a tough one. I'd stay off of it. I didn't have my friends in Edmonton threatening me. There you go. There you go.
I like the Oilers tonight. I think they get it.
Hey, at the end of the day, we'll see. The game still has to be played. So we'll go ahead and move on. We got 6 games left. Washington Capitals are at the Detroit Red Wings in this one. Capitals around a 135, 140 favorite, depending on your book. 6 is the total for this game. Washington 6-2-4 this year. 7-5-2 for the Detroit Red Wings. Where are you looking in this one?
Oh, that's interesting. I'm just looking at the goaltenders. Washington has somebody named Zach Fucale who is starting. I've never heard of it before. It's not Samsonov or Vanacek. It's some guy named Zach Fucale. So that's interesting. Kind of makes my pick a little bit better, I think. I'm on Detroit money line plus 120 and the draw plus 320. I see this. Washington is a draw team. They've been going to overtime quite a bit. Detroit's playing pretty well, so especially at home. So I like Detroit money line and the draw. Having some goalie in that we don't know is kind of making me a little bit somewhat nervous with the draw, just because. Like, does this goalie come and stand on his head, or does he come and let in 5-6 goals? Like, we don't really know, right? So
this is the goalie is coming in, Zach Fucale.
Fucale. I'm assuming it's Fucale, but
I have a little bit of information on him. This article was written yesterday. Capitals recall Fucale from AHL Hershey on Wednesday. Could be related to Vic Vanacek being slow to get up late in Monday's game versus the Sabres. I guess they kind of picked him up and brought him back up, and I guess they're starting him tonight. Give who do you call it? Give Samsonov a day off, and Vanacek might be a little bit hurt, but I guess I don't know. I don't have an official thing according to my sources, but hey, if that's what's showing you, Detroit might be a decent spot against a AAA goalie. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm expecting the odds probably to go in Detroit's favor. Oh, it already has. Yeah, plus 115 now. So we'll see.
That we will. He says Cap's revenge spot, not if there's a freaking minor league goalie in that. I'm still here, Tim. I always watch the show beginning to end regardless, still trying to pick up and learn about other stuff besides NFL and NBA. Appreciate the show. This makes my day. Hey, no problem. Hey, I'm trying to learn hockey too, so it's the best place to learn between Nick and Terry. So it is a good spot for me to learn it as well. Taking Ovechkin to score a goal. I mean, that kind of...
You can't really go wrong with that, usually.
Yeah, no.
So
last outing was a 2-0 first period, though, but through the game into OT. In regulation, I like the under. Okay. You like Detroit as well. They've been playing well recently. There you go. And they're not going to Canada so that Bertuzzi can play. So, like the Red Wings. A lot of people are on the Red Wings today. So, there you go.
They've been playing good at home. I think they're 5-2-1 at home or something like that.
Blackhawks 4-1-2 at home. So,
or Detroit, you mean?
Detroit.
Red Wings 4-2.
Red Wings.
Okay.
Yes, Red Wings. But we'll keep moving on. We got 5 games left. San Jose Sharks at the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg around a 170 favorite in this game, total of 5.5. 7-4-0-1 for San Jose, 6-3-2-1 for Winnipeg. What about this game? What are you looking at?
I think Nick is on Winnipeg, isn't he, in regulation?
Sounds like something Nick would do.
I can't see the picks right now, but
Winnipeg minus a goal and a half.
Oh, yikes! Okay, well, I am totally against Nick again. I'm on San Jose plus 1.5 and San Jose money line. Smaller bet on San Jose money line. They 1 second here. They have won 4 of their last 5 in Winnipeg. They beat Winnipeg twice already this year. The Sharks. So the Sharks play well in Winnipeg. They've been playing well. James Reimer is back in net for the Sharks. He's been playing very well. I give the goaltending to the Sharks for sure. Hellebuck hasn't played that well this year. So I'm going San Jose here. I like the way the Sharks have been playing. They haven't been as horrible as everybody thought it would be. And if they get good goaltending, I could see a 3-1 win for Sharks.
Hey, there you go. I will quickly mention something not hockey related. Cam Newton has signed with the Carolina Panthers again.
Oh, he did sign. Okay,
yeah, I just got that notification from ESPN and ESPN Nick. So I got both the ESPN message and then Nick texted me that. So Cam Newton back on the Panthers. But we'll keep moving on with more hockey stuff. Try to make it to the show whenever I can. Coworkers asked me who I was on the phone with. Hi, coworkers. How you doing? Sam hates this job and wants to leave. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. It's one of those spots, one of those memes. Guy comes in, I quit. You suck. You're cool.
Yeah.
Through the game, Detroit came back to tie 2-2 and won in overtime by 1 point. There you go. Anytime scorer for OV, yes. Everybody's saying hi to it. Sharks, yes. Cam has come back to North Kakalaki. Yes. I from North Carolina. I do not like the Panthers. Yep. Because I will say when I moved to North Carolina, that was the year that the Carolina Panthers made the Super Bowl. I'm not a fan of the Carolina Panthers. I'm not. They're annoying. We got 4 games left though. We get to go to Nashville and St. Louis. Predators against the Blues. Blues about a 175 favorite in this game. Total of 5.5. Nashville 7-5-1 in this game so far this season. 8-2-1 for the St. Louis Blues. Where are you looking in this one?
Pass. I'm hoping, as a fan, I'm cheering for Nashville all the way.
Yes.
Minnesota's fighting the Blues for top spot in the division right now. It's early and the standings are really close. So, but But I'm rooting for Nashville here. I hope they get the win. But betting wise, I just don't have a I don't have a feel for it, so I'm passing.
Nope, that's fair. You don't have to bet every game, just because it's on the slate. So that hey, not a game that you like, don't have to bet it. Christina's saying that she'd love to move out of her places, out of the country in general. She wants. She's been in North Carolina too long. No, I know that. We'll see, Nina. I know she wants to move to Europe, so we'll see. Washington, Detroit. No, Canada. Washington,
Yes.
Detroit. Overtime.
I did bet that. That's my one draw for the day. But like we said, having Fucali in net for Washington is kind of a wild card. So
Yeah, there you go.
But hey, they could definitely still go to overtime. It doesn't mean they can't.
Yep. It's funny when I moved to Carolina, NOLA and Carolina switched basketball teams. It was kind of weird. I've never seen that. Oh, that was okay. That was when the Charlotte Bobcats ended up moving to New Orleans, became the Pelicans. No, it was NOLA. It was the New Orleans Bobcats for a little bit, and then went to the Pelicans. I remember that. I remember watching like that. And now Carolina has the Hornets now. So yeah, that's which. Oh wait, no, New Orleans had the Hornets for a little bit. Okay, that's a whole weird thing. I'm not getting into that. He went back to Carolina. Yes. Other places of the country. I'm okay with the Grand USA. Just want to see more of it. Sorry, my keyboard thinks it's smart. Well,
Minnesota.
You tell that keyboard to shut up.
Minnesota. That's where you should move. Is Minnesota.
No. No.
Or New Jersey, because New Jersey has a.
I lived in New York for 15 years. I'm done with up north. We'll go ahead and move on. We got 3 games left. Vancouver Canucks at the Colorado Avalanche. 5.5 is the total in this game. Colorado about a 195 favorite in this game. Where are you looking in this one?
Another pass. I'm rooting for Vancouver all the way, because I hate Colorado, and I won't hide that. But Nathan McKinnon is out for the Avalanche.
Ooh.
He's out 3 weeks, so that's their best player gone. But Vancouver's not a team that I trust either, so I'm passing for right now. Just gonna see. Vancouver plus 1.5 is minus 150. I don't know. I'm just gonna pass. I don't really like this game much.
That's fair.
Oh, Nick's on Colorado in regulation.
Oh, there you go, Nick. It's almost 12:30 and the show is still going. Yes. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that late. Yeah, we got a lot of hockey to go over today, so yeah, it makes sense. Normally the shows don't last this long. Love to go to New York. Yeah, go there as to visit, not to live. Colorado way too high, doesn't make sense. Canucks puck line or nothing. Fair enough. Moved from OKC to Philly last year. Travel for sure, by car if possible. Totally worth it. I've been to Philly. I've been up and down the East Coast, so I've been there. We'll go ahead and move on. We get the Vegas Golden Knights hosting the Minnesota Wild. Vegas a slight favorite in this one. Total of 5.5. Minnesota at 9-3 this year. 7-6 for the Vegas Golden Knights. We going for Vegas in this one?
Sorry, Chanel in the chat, but no. I'm not stepping in front of my Minnesota team. Not that I would ever bet against them, but I will stay off. I will stay off the game. When they eventually do get into a losing streak, which will eventually happen, I will stay off them until they get back to playing like they are right now. They've scored 5 goals in their last 3 games. in their last 4 games. They've scored 5 goals in each game, winning all 4. Vegas still has injuries. Vegas has been playing well, but Minnesota is able to win in Vegas. So the fact that the game being in Vegas, I don't think really hurts. I really like this Wild team right now. Like, obviously, I always like them, but I really like the way they're playing right now. They're scoring goals. Goaltending is getting a bit better. Kakkonen got his second win yesterday. Talbot, who's 7-2 in the season, I believe, he is getting the start tonight, so a little bit extra rest for him. Wild money line -110. I think that's the way to go.
There you go. We'll go ahead, there's Chanel.
Sorry.
Wild easy. Tijuana is the best. We'll see. Give me the Wild fading VGK. Fading, yes. What up, fellas? Edmonton +1.5 in a parlay. I don't mind that. I know Nick is on Boston in general, so that would be fine if they only won by 1. We got the final game of the night, though. We're quacking into this one. We get the Ducks and the Kraken. 7-4-2-1 for the Ducks. 4-8-1 for the Kraken. Seattle about a 170, 160 favorite in this one. Total of 5.5. Where are you looking for the last game of the day?
I'm against Nick again. Oh no, this card we're really against each other, it seems. But I'm going Anaheim money line. Anaheim has been playing really well. Like, they've been playing really all season. They've been playing well, but they're getting the wins. Seattle is not a very good hockey team. They are much better at home, so I will give that. They are much better at home, but Anaheim is playing so well right now that I can't really step in front of them. So at +145, it's like wow, like that's a lot. So I'm going Ducks money line, which is shocking. I'm on all 3 California teams: LA, San Jose, and Anaheim. And if you told me before the season that I'd be on all 3 Anaheim team or all 3 California teams in one night, I would have told you you're crazy. Because I didn't expect to be betting any of these 3 teams.
Nope.
But here I am betting all 3 in one night. So go California.
There you go. She means Vegas is good to live in. Vegas kind of sucks now. Well, no, they're just injured. They don't suck. They're just injured. And they lost
Jack Eichel's coming. Jack Eichel's coming after his surgery, and Vegas is going to be good. Like, once playoffs come around,
they'll make the playoffs.
Well, hopefully they make the playoffs, but injuries can really hurt them. If they fall down, it's possible they could miss the playoffs. But I think they make it and they'll do well.
There you go. Flames, Kings, Blues. I know he's on the Kings. Blues, he passed on. Flames, that was Calgary versus Montreal. Yes.
Yeah.
Flames, yes. You could drink walking down the strip. Sucks are also a home team now.
I think he meant Ducks, but Ducks are not.
Ducks.
It's in Seattle.
No. Yeah.
I think all he means.
You love it here. That's good. The Caps had a hard time with Detroit last time they played. Yeah, and they're going to have a tough time if they're going to have that AHL goalie in there too. So we'll see. I remember visiting for the first time before I moved to Tijuana. Hey, have fun there. Put a few units on the Ducks. I think the wrong team is favored here. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, the games still have to get played. That's for sure. Ducks, yes. I like the Ducks too. Well, hey, there you go.
I like the Ducks. Let's go.
Oh, everybody's on the Ducks. Nick's going to be happy that he's the only one on the on the Kraken. That's fine. But yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap up the stream. Before we do a recap on everything that we've got for today, housekeeping as per usual. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff. We appreciate all the support. We're getting pretty close to that 1,400 mark. We're 18 subscribers away from 1,400. If you guys not have done so already, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully we can hit that soon. Also, I think we're going to try to hit like 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you guys can try to help us out to get to that, I appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, and our merch, all linked down below. Also, check out Terry's on Twitter at Let's Go Wild Picks. And then speaking of Picks and Parleys today, of course, Craig did his show earlier. We're live now. Higgs is probably live now as well. He'll be live for a little bit, decent amount of college basketball. I'll probably send you guys over to that afterwards. Let's see. He's probably still live. Pick up that. Yep, he's still live. I'll go ahead and throw his stream in the chat. If you guys want to go say hi, put in your contest picks for that. He's starting his football contest this week. I think it's for some type of mini helmet or something like that. So we'll see. And then Allie at 1:30. Game time decision at 6. And then almost adulting at around halftime of that Monday night game. So, Thursday night game. So go ahead, check out all that stuff later on tonight. Recap for Nick. Nick is on the first period under in that Islanders game. He's also on the under in general on that Islanders game. He's on the Bruins. He's on Washington. He's on Winnipeg puck line. He's on Nashville plus the 147. Colorado and Reg. Seattle, Anaheim over in the first period along with Seattle on the puck line today. He's also got the 76ers in the NBA. For me, I like the Baltimore game under in Thursday Night Football. I like the Pitt game over in the college game. I like the Utah Jazz -10 and the Clippers -4 today. And then for Terry?
Baltimore team total over 27.5 for NFL. Calgary money line, Edmonton money line, Florida money line, LA money line, New York Islanders money line, Washington Detroit draw, Detroit money line, San Jose +1.5, San Jose money line, Anaheim money line, and Minnesota money line.
There you go. Maryland -18. Yes, we like Maryland -18. Also taking a stab on Dawson Mercer to anytime score. There you go. Huge slate finally. Yep, 20 people, only 5 likes. Hey,
smash that like button
stream,
right down there.
Smash it. Get those likes, and that's fine. Do it after the show too. Forgot to add NFL Miami first half +4. All right, good luck, Nick. Good luck to you guys. Good luck, everybody. That's going to pretty much wrap it up for today's stream. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Till next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets. We get college-based basketball, college football, NFL, NBA, and hockey all on the same day. Let's make some money today. Good luck, guys.